Hello everyone, what is up? Welcome back. Book of Shadows, Part 2. Not much to say about it, honestly. Last time we made it into the Earth Caves, they were called. Yep, the Earth Caves. So, yeah, continuing from there. And I think, yeah, she explains to us where the hidden rooms are. Such as this one right here. So we're gonna open that and find a speed necklace. Huh. Can I want her to be faster, but I don't know. I like how this literally removes your defense in exchange for magic points. It's kind of a cool decision there, I think. Alright, and then we have rats. Plenty. And plenty of rats. And then I think each of these guys has like one good move and then one hit all move, I think. Probably shouldn't have direct attack like normally attacked with Leanna, but there's plenty of rats to go about, so so I wonder if the colors are indicative of effectivity or if it's indicative of just the type that you're using, because that's pretty important. Because right now it's looking, yeah, okay, so it tells you that they resist and it tells you what, and it's meant to show what type it is. Okay. Another skeleton, we found a battle cloak on this one. So I couldn't help but notice 50 hidden rooms. That is, that is definitely something in terms of, finding all secret rooms. That is definitely something. 50 secret rooms, Jesus. Whew, okay, well. So I don't know, does that mean that there's no more in this area, or does that just mean that I found one right there? Because it says this location, but that seems like a little bit of a weird... Like, if there's none other in this entire area, that is... Well, I don't know how big the game is, so... There might just be one in every map, but I think that would be oddly limiting. Although it would help, since you'd know, okay, I found one. So... I am mildly interested in how that's gonna work. Jesus Christ, these slimes attack a lot. Probably should check sometimes what they're actually doing. Okay, so heal. Okay, so the healing skill definitely is strong enough to help us out. Let's take a look here. Return teleporter, key required. We definitely do not have a key, so just gonna... I try to avoid it. Just gonna try and avoid that stuff. Tips and tricks too. Almost everything has an element it's weak to. Yes, thank you. That is a wonderful tip. Too bad that that would require me to find it and have something to actually use. Oh, what's this? This is an acid slime. An acid slime. Alright. Well, I mean, there's only one of them, so... Well, it's definitely not weak to any of those types. Now I realize that there's an entirely other skill set that I have not even looked at yet. But we're taking this one thing at a time. Alright, so let's see. We have the strategy thing. I don't know what that does, honestly. Huh? Yeah, okay, I don't know what that did. So we're gonna go ahead and use... Suppose target focus? Or... Okay, so what does this scatter thing do? I have no clue what it does. I don't know what that does. Okay. Well... Then she has thief skills. which can cause things to miss a turn, which is kind of cool. He has Protector skill, so he can take the attacks instead of wounded allies. Or Hunker Down. And then she has Chemistry, which lets her toss acid. I didn't really notice much of the counter-attacking thing, but... Alright, so our little experimenting definitely has cost us a fair amount of health. So we're gonna have Liana do her job here and actually have her heal a bit. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, well, 2 directions to go. So when we start seeing singular slimes, we're just gonna go ahead and attack. Don't think there's much point in wasting too much time on singular slimes and too much magic on singular slimes. And then on like squadrons of slimes, we can probably like... Sarah's actually about to level up. Yay. Find a weak myth. No secret room there. I was kind of convinced there might be one, but again, I don't know if there's just no other secret rooms in this place. Like, if there's only one in every place, then I'm severely wasting some time here by checking everything out. But I also really don't want to miss it already, because if you enter the next room and it says like room 3, then I'll be sad. Even though that theory doesn't always work, because in Indenara's games, sometimes the order is just screwed up. So that's another thing. Are they in order or are they not in order? Because if they're not, then you can't really know if you missed one. And with 50 rooms, that would be quite a task. So yet another thing to keep in mind. So far though, this dungeon, looking pretty good. Life bracelet. So we found a lot of gear on these skeletons. Kind of sucks if you don't know that the skeletons actually have anything. So here we're forced to pass over this. And then we would go to the next map. So I'm gonna do some quick healing. One for each. I don't know what the SP stands for. I assume it's like skill points that you can do something with. But I'll be honest, I have no clue what I could do with that. So, on to the next map. Alright, alright. An enemy that causes you to have higher magic costs. Interesting concept. Interesting concept. Then again, it doesn't really matter considering the fact that I am pretty much out of mana anyways. And the Mage Scourge sounds interesting, but if it already drained all your mana, it's not really going to matter too much. Like, if it already drained you, then, you know, you're already drained of mana, so... Interesting concept, maybe just not the best moment to introduce it. Maybe? I don't know. Like... I don't know. So, Liana is out of mana here, and we're obviously starting to, Do I have anything to revive? Phoenix Dust. Yes. I hope that that is not some rare item that I'm never gonna find again. Okay, so we killed 2 of them. I mean, I could backtrack towards the healing crystal. It's a pretty long way to backtrack, but at the moment it's kind of looking like my only option. Can't find any way to open this gate from this side. Ugh, and there's a lot of those things down there, so... Huh, do you always revive, like, after a fight? Huh. Okay, so behind the waterfall is something that leads to something called the Meiji Tower. And I think we're gonna backtrack and try and get to that healing crystal, because at this point, like, we really need to heal up. Even if it means going back like a very huge distance, I don't think it's too important, since there doesn't seem to be any enemies in the vicinity. So let's go up ahead and heal us back to full. That does revive. So, Liana actually revived after that fight. So do characters just not stay dead, or is that a flunk, or what's that all about? Because I think that means characters just don't stay dead, and that would be pretty good. I'm spending a lot of time fighting these slimes, and they're really not worth it, honestly. So maybe I should stop doing that, but whatever. Alright, still not much here, except for 2 of these plants. So we're gonna go ahead and use defensive strategy now. Still gonna use static wave, this, and I guess all this. Alright, so God, those things are annoying. Okay, so this Mage's Curse doesn't stay, at least. Another area with nothing in it. I guess we go up the ladder. Hey, we're out. Alright, so we're out of the caves. Yay. If we're back to like Alright, so is there a secret area in this place? No? Is there a secret area in this place? No. No. This is feeling like a little bit of a cat and mouse game. Mostly because, I don't know, like obviously there was the blue stuff indicating the other one, but I don't think that that's going to be the same for everyone, every single one of them, so... Not quite sure what's going on over there, but it looks fun. Okay. So this stuff heals you, but it also gets you drunk, and I don't think that that amounts to a good item. Right, so the thing is, they should know that there's an access route, since she literally she told us. You see, we were there and she told us that there was an access route there. So I don't want to whine about it. But if you're gonna include a scene like that, then it's pretty important to also keep in mind that the next time, like, people will already know. Alright, let's see. Training sword, training axe, training knuckles, halberd, staff, dagger, pom-poms, megaphone, a training bow, a reading book. Alright. I have no, like... This makes me wonder, can Alex... Like, Alex can equip the sword. Okay, so imagine that I buy the sword. What can I do? It has key, remember. I already equipped him with a sword. Well. Well. Isn't that just a little bit awkward? Right, so the reading book actually probably is good for her, I don't know. I have no clue if that was a good thing to do or not, but... And then we have this. That actually seems pretty good. But this is what I want. And this is what I want. So, caster's necklace on her for the damage a little bit, because the damage was pretty low earlier. And then I think the mana necklace, so that her max mana goes up, because, you know, she's the healer. It's a collectible like any other, I guess. How's my health doing? Pretty mediocre. Okay, so I'm not allowed into the inn. Okay. Alright, so we're going back into the Earth case, I guess. Fun, fun. Again, great concept, but we already know what that does, what that thing does, because like, I wouldn't mind if we just visited this place and nothing was said about it, but she literally tells you that this is the teleport zone. I would keep, like, I don't know, that seems like a minor inconsistency. But it's okay. Alright, so we're in the Mage Tower. Moving pencils. Okay, that is... I will admit, that is a new one. I have not yet been attacked by pencils in most games I've played. So, you know, 10 points for originality. Alright, so... Alright, interesting. Alert. A monster has breached a ward to room 604. Anyone in the vicinity, please assist. Well, I suppose that does sort of solve the issue of what we're gonna do, but, you know, I'm not interested. Wait, did they leave the party? Hey, come back! I'm alone now. Alright, so, apart from the Fortnite potion, pit entrance. That does not sound fun. So, am I an idiot for trying to find these secret rooms, or am I really just this blind and not finding any of them? It's gotta be one of the two, because so far I haven't really been having any luck yet. I don't know. Not that I mind, it's just like the not knowing whether you've missed one already or not is always painful. I do hate, like, a tiny little bit that they left, because now I have no healing. Well, almost no healing. And once again, these things really don't provide the best. Was I just not meant to leave the other two? Like, was I meant to chase them right away? Do they rejoin then? Ooh, an or... no. Okay. I mean, that looked like a pretty good chance, Haver. Alright. So... Hi? These are like high-class mages, aren't they? Come on. Well, yes, but I was kind of hoping that maybe you could just heal me again the way you did earlier. You know. That would actually have helped a lot. Alright, so the other two are definitely like gone. So, do I just run up this corridor or go upstairs? No. 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 Okay. So, we're up here. The basket is still empty. And I see a gift on the table, so might as well. Aha. Alright. Apart from the fact that they did basically ditch us, which I'm kind of salty about, I suppose we can put that behind us. Wait, who's his sister? God, I think I didn't pay enough attention. Was Josie his sister? I really did not pay attention to that part. Oops. Alright, well, Tried them all! Alright, I tried them all. Hot springs. Well, you know, there's worse out there. Alright, and then we keep trying the other ones. Hey, I am trying out doors. Leave me alone. Pencils are so rude these days. Man. Right, well, nothing here. So that was borderline a waste of time. But hey, at least I can get healed again. So that's an infinite healing thing. So this is like the second group, and we need to reach 604. I shall keep trying. There has to be like one that lets you in. That seems to be like, that seems a trick here. Like, all of these seem empty, and then there's gonna be like one that isn't. And if that isn't it, then, well, I mean, I guess that just means I'm wasting my time. Alright, well, that might qualify as a waste of time. Alright, floor 2. Checking out these doors is really getting tedious. Yes, I mind. Yes, I'm alone. But everyone shouldn't be alone. And these pencils really aren't helping, but I guess I'll use life magic. I wonder how life magic is defined in this game. Like, what can you do with life magic? Because healing is fine, but like, what else does it do? Does it like actually have powers to revive? How far does the revival go? Can you revive dead people? Can you just revive hurt people? This is life magic. I mean, can you create life? She's a chemist, so that probably would be the goal. Chemistry and magic combined. I don't know. It seems interesting, sounds interesting, so I actually don't know what the idea is there. Definitely interested in finding out, though. I suppose I should check these crates and everything here. Alright, and now we continue. And I still have not spotted anything that might seem like a hidden room. Yeah, probably just... I mean, there's a pencil in this room. Why would there be a pencil in this room? I wonder if Earth Blast actually hurts these things or not. Why would there be a pencil in this room if there wasn't any reason for it, is my thinking here. Like, if anything, it's to dissuade you from coming into this room, right? And as such, there is nothing in here. So perhaps that pencil just wandered in. Equally possible, sadly. Alright, now we just need to find room 604. So I wonder, do these pencils just stab you, or... Because god, that sounds very painful. Aha! Hey! So, obviously I did not find what I was looking to find. But, I did find an event. Even if it was just a noise. So I am now going to pretend that that makes this all worth it. And there's nothing you can do to convince me otherwise. So my theory is right, you don't stay dead after fights, which is kind of fun. Still nothing that looks like a secret room, though. Oh well. Huh. I'm gonna guess that that's his sister. And... yeah, I think defensive strategy is probably like the one here. And a potion on him probably can't hurt. Alright, so that's the end of Cedric. Okay, well that is very not good. Very not good. In fact, some would even call it very bad. Okay, so revive him. Yeah, we're going through our healing items here. As long as she survives here. So that shield is actually kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Alright, so meanwhile, Alex is probably dead here, but... Alright, so that's one down. Oh, please don't tell me that. Yeah, I should have... Alright, target this. Life magic on Alex again. Never mind. I mean, she does know how to revive on her own, so that's good. Not the most helpful heal, but not the most helpful revive, but and this thing actually resists electricity, so that's not good. Gonna have to rely on that, and hopefully this is the end. Okay, whew, damn, that was a tough fight. Alright, so we're blocking off the door. That's good. That boss fight was actually pretty hard. Damn. It's pretty impressive. I don't know if I find it impressive or if I find it a big difficulty jump. Kind of trying to think of which of the two it is. Because it was fair and you have all the items to get through it. So I think it's a pretty fair fight. Hmm. Kind of interested if Alex will end up having magic, but we'll have to find that out soon. Yes, I do in fact wish to save. Thank you for asking. And Josie joins our party. Okay, so we have an alchemist or something, I guess. Okay. Alright, so we have another character interested in the book. And another backstabber, apparently, too. Alright, so we have another party interested. And once again, we know that they're the backstabber, which does make it interesting that we now have multiple angles to this. Alright. Vines. Oh, okay, so these are each elements. Well, I mean, it does make sense, and that's what I assumed would be the case. It's kind of interesting how the answer would matter. Like, would the answer matter? Is it what you visualize that matters, or does it not matter what you would answer? Because otherwise it implies that certain mage types would automatically answer something, and that seems kind of scary. Same here, like what if you just said, I breathe holy fire? Would that have worked? Because, like, honestly, if I could choose between raising an undead and breathing literal holy fire, I think I'd know what I want to do. Interesting concept. See, that is a very logical answer. But the over-the-top answer would be, I would melt the snow. Which is bad for the environment, but, you know, it would be the answer that I would give. Alright, so it's not fire either. Ah, ice. Alright, ice magic. Not bad, not bad. Actually, honestly, ice magic isn't something that you see often, I think. Well, from a main character anyways. Usually the main character is fire and the other one's ice. Fairy Tail. I shall explain to you how you can learn more spells and skills now that we have all our books. I can figure it out. Alright, so we can't learn higher level skills yet, and class skills. I really think I can figure that part out too. Aha, notes. I like notes. Notes are good. Alright, let's see. Equipment. Shield. No, okay. Optimize. So I probably should have, like... I probably should have checked how to actually use the book. Like, is it in my inventory? Is it not? Ah. Books. Alright, let's see. Handbook of... Skills. You see, that is the most logical location for this to be. I will agree to that part. So, admittedly, I think, personally... Hey, strategy, what's this? Mana conservation. That is actually very cool. But is that only for himself, or is that for everyone? It should be for everyone since it's strategy, but... Alright, anyways. Let's first focus on something else, right? Healing all allies just a tiny little bit. So I want to learn this skill for sure. Alright. Then the question is, do I want to learn something else, like this one? No, I don't think I do. I think I'm gonna save up for that mana conservation thing. And then what about the other ones? Can they learn new skills? Yes, they can. Thief skills. What's it? Health thief. Does normal damage and a thief is healed by the same amount too. Hey, that's pretty cool. Sharpen. 100% critical damage dealt this battle. That looks too good to not take. And then we have Josie the cheerleader. Energy magic. Damage is equal to the caster's magic attack times 1.5. Pure energy, 90 plus 2 times. This seems like so 1,000 times better, but okay. Cheer. Simple cheer inspires, boosting the stats by 5%. Focus on dodging that stray ball or a monster bite. 100% evasion, 100% magical evasion, 5% regen. Often played in doctor's office. This salsa allows one to restore 33% more HP from healing spells. So if you use this, all healing spells become 33% more effective? Okay. Alright, so that's probably all we can learn for now. I don't know what that icon is. Okay, I don't know what that is, but doesn't matter. What matters is that we can use healing showers to heal both of us for only 5 mana, and that is actually pretty damn good, I'd say. For 5 mana, that's very good, honestly. That being said, we did check this entire place out. And I did not find a singular... Where does that take me? Floor 1. Okay, wait, what am I meant to be doing anyways? Alright, meeting up with the... See, okay, I forgot where to meet up already. And I don't know where the cafeteria... Oh, this must be the cafeteria. Wait, is this not the cafeteria? Why is this not the cafeteria? Well, it's a kitchen more than a cafeteria. I suppose I can agree with that. Cafeteria is probably on the first floor. No? That seemed pretty likely, so... Oh yeah, that definitely is the cafeteria. Alright, so we're gonna head into the cafeteria. Oh, barnacles. Alright. Right, so she doesn't know anything about the book either. I mean, that much was obvious. Although it does seem odd. Like, Liano doesn't want you to know about the book, but now she does tell someone. She obviously missed the sign on purpose. So that's Orcish. I see. Alright, well, this conversation is not going too well. And we talk about going to Blackmire, asking Savina about the book. Okay. The teleport piano. Of course. Well, we're gonna leave it at that for now. So, see you all next time.